I've realized we're in danger. Like black people, we're in danger. All we have done is exist, and we are not liked by pretty much everybody but us. This should really be an eye opener. It's definitely made me question and look at some different things differently and look at situations differently. It's got me thinking that everybody that's non-black has some form of thread in their text where they're using the N-word. I'll put money on it. As much as we brought to this country and as much as we've done and contributed, we are always going to be known as the worst people on the planet. And we have literally done nothing.
I disagree with her sentiment, but when she says literally have done nothing, I'm going to disagree with that as well. We do know that there is a small percentage of black folks out there that are cutting a fool. These team takeovers, these young quote unquote YNs out here causing all kinds of havoc. And no one, wants to step up and call a spade and say, hey, man, these people don't represent us. We're not a monolith. And just because, they have the same amount of melanin, we're not the same. People need to step up and start shaming and start calling these folks out for their piss poor behavior. Simple as that.
It's a collective tiredness of the culture, the condition, the behavior of black people currently today. We're seeing so much crime, so much instability. We're seeing the team takeovers across the country. And mainly, when we look at black fatigue, this is something that black people have to deal with at the end of the day. It affects every other community across the country, but the crime and instability, the first people that has to deal with that, black people. Look at the predominantly black cities. I come from Detroit. Look at Chicago, Baltimore. Name any city that has a majority black population. It's aggressive to live there. And the black people who are doing well, guess what they do? They have to leave the community. They have to walk away from the community because they can't not exist in this unstable and chaotic environment.
Tell me he's lying. Tell me he's lying.
So that's pretty much black fatigue to me.
There's the teen takeovers, and then there's the beach activity that just goes crazy. But also when people talk about black fatigue, they talk about situations like this in public.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. But no one, like the lady that opened this thing up talking about we haven't done anything. There are plethoras of videos just like this of people just acting a plumb fool. I saw a video today of some black folks acting like they want to cut, in the water park line. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Wait like everybody else.
Listen to this. Austin Maricab dad just snapped. You gotta listen. I'm with you, man. Listen.
Oh, there was no black jurors. You know why? Because you can't be unbiased, you dumb If you answer the question, I can't send a black man to jail because he's black, you're not getting on the jury. You're so unintelligent, you can't even fill out a form correctly. You don't even know who your daddy is because 78% of you don't have your father in the home anymore. You got baby mamas running around with 8 kids so they can get EBT cards to feed you all. You think I'm being racist? No, I'm being real. Because it ain't only black people. White people do the same I'll call them out just as hard as I'll call you out. Anybody who doesn't work, who wants free government handouts, who wants to live in a socialistic society, move to Russia. And normally, I don't normally attack people like this, but I have been cooped up and caged up in this anger, and this is something I'm trying to work on. I need to develop it and funnel it into a more constructive way. But tonight is the one time I'm going to allow myself. It's okay. Tonight I'm going to allow myself to say what I really want to say. Because most of the time I don't say what I want to say because it's not correct. Just because you think something doesn't mean you believe it.
I can't blame you, y'all.
Doesn't make it right.
Y'all done pissed on this man's
doesn't make it a fact.
grave. They done called death threats. They done stabbed his child. And now they talking about he needs to be free. He's sick of black folk. He's sick of us. I'm sick of us. A lot of us is sick of us. I ain't mad at nothing this man said. He is a grieving father, and he got a bunch of black folk acting like the Karmelo's the victim when his son was a straight A student, MVP of his dang on team, good kid. And now all of a sudden Karmelo, woe is him, from a community that is basically saying his son's life don't matter. I am not mad at him at all. They literally are talking about free Karmelo. And y'all mad because he told the truth? What did he say that was a lie? I'm black, for real black. What did he say that was a lie?
Yeah, what did he say was a lie? People don't want to hear the truth because the truth hurts. The truth will cut you coming and going. It's a double-edged sword, man. And they don't like to hear it. I understand I understand Mr. Metcalf's frustration. He's been under a gag order for a year. He's had to sit and listen to all types of lies and foolishness on the internet, people making up all kinds of things about him, about his family, about his children, about his child that has been, buried, who is 6 feet under in a casket. And he finally got an opportunity to let loose and unleash, and he did. And I understand exactly where he's coming from. I understand exactly where he's coming from because you and I know that you guys would do the same thing. There are so many people out there that with the gag order, no, so what? They would have been lashing out a long time ago. You know it, I know it, we all know it. The fact that this man actually had the discipline and say, you know what, for the sake of this case and I want to make sure that we get justice. But now, hey, I'm taking the gloves off, man. I mean, these folks, there are literally people creating videos and footage of people urinating on his son's gravesite. Now, some people have said that it's not real. It's AI or whatever the case may be. But man, come on now. Even if it's not real, even if it is, an AI video, that is wrong, man. The people out there with the hashtag Free Karmelo t-shirts, y'all are wrong. Like, what is wrong with y'all, man? Seriously. So, hey, the Metcalfs, Jeff Metcalf, man, I am not mad at that brother at all for going off the way he did. And he didn't make up things. He just told the truth. The uncomfortable truth that people don't necessarily want to talk about. And they're going to try to come out here and paint the man as a racist, this, that, and the third. No, he's just a frustrated father. He's just an upset, angry, frustrated father. Hopefully he gets some counseling. That man needs some prayer because he's absolutely right. He needs to funnel that energy into something positive. He's right there because what's this rage that's in him to eat him alive.
I am so sick of this shit. This TikTok shit pisses me off. A young lady on here just informed us, that a similar case, but the only thing different is there was 2 white boys chasing down a black guy, shot him in the back of his head and shit. The judge gave them time served 2 years in the pen. We gave them 4 years. They served 2 years and shit. He telling these they get out in 2 months. No, we sick white people. Look. Fuck it, I don't give.
This is the problem, man. It's people like this, man. And there are so many people out there on the internet talking like this, man. Won't y'all just leave, man? Seriously. The brother down in Atlanta that said, hey, man, we should just pack up and dip out to Africa. Won't y'all go, man? Seriously. If that's how you feel, and you feel like you can't behave yourself in a civilized society, get up out of here, man. Seriously.
I am removing myself from the Carmelo Anthony's case. I am no longer involved with the family. And here's why. I was starting to feel like I was being used for my influence and my connections and resources. When I tell you we raised over $1 million one day, privately, quietly, they wanted to start another GoFundMe. I said, no, I'm not doing the GoFundMe. They wanted to know after we pay for the pill, will the money go to them? No. The extra money don't go back to you. It goes back to the people who gave it. It don't go to nothing else. The money is for the pill. His daddy in the way. I don't like weak. I hate weak men. I'd rather stand with a strong daddy like that Metcalf man than his black weak father trying to play victim. Now, nigga, your son's still living. Hug him, send him some books to read. I got the money. Let's start to work on the pill. Anything else don't make sense. Nigga, what's wrong with you? And I'm telling the nigga, say, homie, everybody believe you playing for the money, nigga. And I'm starting to believe you using me for it. You want to get the money, but then disassociate yourself from me? Nigga, I'm here for that boy.
Dude's guilty, man. And this appeal, y'all just raised $1 million for an appeal for nothing. because he ain't getting out of jail no time soon. He gonna do every bit of that 17 and a half. And to be honest with you, he should do every bit of the 35. He should do every bit of that. The likelihood of him getting out on parole at 17 and a half years is probably slim to none at this point. They typically, don't allow folks out on that first time. But the reality of it is, man, honestly, man, he needs to serve that whole 35 years. Seriously. They were being lenient on him by giving him just 35 years for what that young man did. He made a poor decision that day. Wasn't no mistake. This wasn't no accident. No, he made a choice, and it was a poor one, and it was a lethal one. And I'm glad that he, justice has been served, but I personally don't think he received enough time. I personally don't. Even if he does the 35, he's 50 some odd years old getting out of prison. Austin Metcalf's never coming back. The Metcalf family, they have a life sentence. Their son, their brother, never coming back. Quit acting like Karmelo Anthony is the victim. He is not the victim. He is the perpetrator here.
I just took a couple clips from the beginning of his video because he makes some really good points, and I just wanted to talk about it. So here it is.
Drew Anthony, Kayla, you're cowards. You wouldn't even show up for your son's sentencing or victim statement impact. You abandoned your kid. You left him there. I guess he's no more use to you because you can't get any more GoFundMe money or GoSendGo money. You never once admitted or took accountability. You tried to play victim. The real victim is the one who died. I come to pray with you and show the world we can close the gap of this unbelievable racial divide. And what'd you do? You widen the gap even further.
Mm-hmm.
You see that right there? That's character. That's morals. That's values. That's a good Christian man right there. Offered to pray with you. Imagine that. The family that lost their child wants to pray and give forgiveness to your son, your thug-ass son killing their child. Wanted to pray with you. But what did you do? Nah, you didn't want to do that. Because you know why? It's going to be another race hustling summer, y'all. Just like BLM, you're following the race hustling playbook. Y'all dummies donated to that bullshit organization. None of that money went to anything to do with black people, black communities. You know where that money went to? It went to buying mansions for these people.
Despite what a jury found, his parents dispute their son ever wanted to kill Austin Metcalf.
My son didn't intend to hurt anyone.
And you know what the most disgusting part is? No apology to the family. You instantly just wanted to go to victim. Seeing as how you don't have any morals or values, and your son doesn't either. He didn't even take the stand. If he really was defending himself, don't you think you would get on the stand and really articulate what you were defending yourself from? There was no argument there. We're gonna have to deal with these dumbass protests, messing up our summer. #believe Karmelo. Get some class, get some values, get some character. Y'all need Jesus.
She's absolutely right. Y'all need Jesus. Seriously. The black community has fallen far away from the word of God. Even those that go to church, that go to these race hustling, black liberation theology preachers and listen to them, they've fallen away. It's not too late, though. It's not too late to repent. It's not too late. But they need to do something, and they need to do it fast. The fact that Karmelo Anthony, no contrition, no remorse. The Anthony family, no contrition, no remorse, no apology. They're walking around with T-shirts that say #believe Karmelo. Really? Really? Even after all of the evidence, all the eyewitness testimonies, everything, y'all still talking about belief? This dude must have told one whopper of a story to these folks. Seriously. Seriously. And Charleston White, I mean, you know what time it is. He's a grifter, but he's calling the Anthony family exactly what they are. They're grifters too. They're hoping that they can get another $600,000, $700,000, $800,000 off of this situation. They know that boy guilty. They know he ain't got a chance in winning this appeal. They know it, but They can grift off of this and they can get a couple of extra 100,000 out of this. And they're willing to do it. I want to hear from you guys in the comment section. What are your thoughts? Hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, turn the notifications on to all so you never miss an upload. Consider joining the ARP family or buy your brother a coffee. Links in the description box below. And as always, keep God first. Stay prayed up. We'll catch up with you guys next time. Peace.
It is God who arms me with strength. Yeah, I'm battle ready. He trains my hands for battle. My heart stays steady. But thanks be to God, he gives us the victory. Through my Lord Jesus Christ, it can't live in me. I was down to the dirt, red clay on my shoes, old pain in my shirt, oh so bruised. In the Lord hit my chest, kicked air from my breath, put power in my step.